Good evening. Welcome to Election 2014. Our guest this evening is Katherine Odell, candidate for judge in the 10th Judicial Subcircuit. Let me tell you a little bit about Katherine Odell. She's a senior associate at the law offices of Amari and Locala, Cook County State's Attorney Office, Civil Division, member of the 34,000-member Illinois State Bar Association, and serves as an elected Assembly delegate, its supreme governing legislative body, 3 terms. Past president of the Justinian Society of Lawyers, first vice president of the Sicilian American Cultural Association. Welcome to Election 2014, Ms. Odell.
Thank you for having me today.
Okay, we're going to start out by asking you to tell the audience a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school? And just tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm running in the 10th Judicial Subcircuit, and where I grew up was in the Saguenash community, the northwest side of the city, in the 39th Ward. I went to school, grammar school at Queen of All Saints School. I went to high school at Regina Dominican in Wilmette. I got married at Queen of All Saints. My only son was baptized at Queen of All Saints. After I graduated college, I moved to the 41st Ward, got married, and my son now goes to school at Immaculate Conception in the 41st Ward.
So what inspired you to become a judge?
I've always wanted to be a public servant. I've always wanted to serve the public. I've always wanted to treat the public with fairness and respect to every person, every litigant and party who would appear in front of me. And I really want to make a contribution to the judiciary, the legal profession, as well as the community.
Was there a figure who inspired you to be a judge?
You know, I represent a lot of clients. Right now I'm senior associate at the law offices of Amari and Locala, and I represent all taxpayers who have to pay property taxes. And I've been working with various taxpayers of all ethnic and diverse backgrounds. And now I want to take it to another level and actually serve the public in a different capacity.
Oh, okay. So this judgeship would be the capacity that you'll take it to another level.
That's right.
Okay. So if you were elected, do you have any preference about what court you would like to be assigned to? Criminal, family court, or etc.?
No, really what happens is if you were to win the election, you would start out in traffic court down at Daly Center. And then the chief judge will decide where you want to be, where he needs to fill the slots of where judges need to be. So I don't really have a preference. I'm interested in learning different areas of the law. So wherever the chief judge puts me, I'm very happy with where it would be.
Okay, would you elaborate a little more about this fire in your gut to serve the public? Was there incidents growing up or just observing the professional public?
You know, I've been very active in the legal profession.
Okay.
As you read before, I am an Illinois State Bar Association member who happened to find me qualified to be a judge. Very honored about that. My father's been very active in the legal community as well and was past president of the Illinois State Bar Association. So I actually grew up being in the legal profession since I was 10. So now, with my background in legal with the Illinois State Bar Association, sitting on the assembly, by being past president of the Justinian Society of Lawyers, which is one of the largest ethnic bar associations there are. I'm also past president of the John Marshall Law School Alumni Association, so I'm trying to give back to the law school that gave me an opportunity to go to law school to be an attorney. So because of all of this that I've worked on in my legal career, that brings me the fire to take it and serve the public.
Oh, okay. So have you been endorsed by any groups? You have any endorsements?
I do. The Joint Council 25 has endorsed me. The Italian American Political Coalition has endorsed me. The Mexican American Political Action Committee. Who else has endorsed me? Commissioner Larry Suffredin, the mayor of Harwood Heights, and I have a couple other various ones. Oh, the Chicago Police Sergeants Association, very important to me. The local pipe fitters 597 have been very supportive to me. And also my husband's a union member. He's been in the union for 13 years, and his local 63, the Ornamental Iron Workers, have endorsed me as well.
Regardless of positions you've held in the past, are there any successes or highlights of your career that you would like to share?
Well, the highlights of my career was an opportunity to be serving as an assistant state's attorney in the civil division of the real estate tax unit. I got to work with various governmental bodies, such as the Assessor's office, the Board of Review, the Cook County Treasurer's office, the Cook County Clerk's office. And just by representing those and trying to protect the taxpayers' dollars for 4 years was such an honor to me. And then I went to go into private practice, and I actually got to try to save the taxpayers' money, whether it be by helping them file exemptions or just trying to lower the market value of their home that the assessor puts on it. I mean, those are significant legal achievements. I handle so many properties within Cook County that every property is always a fight to make sure I could save that person $1.
So serving the public really is your stronghold.
It really is. There isn't a day that goes by I talk to at least 10 clients. Just about how I can help them now, what have I helped them with, what will I be doing later, and not to mention the fact of what am I still going to be pursuing in the legal profession as far as how active I'm going to be. I'm still an active Justinian member, even though I'm past president. I still go to many meetings, and I'm the associate editor of the newsletter. The newsletter is published 4 times a year and goes to every attorney and every judge within Cook County. So because it's the largest ethnic bar association who read these newsletters, I'm a writer and I edit it. It's very important to me to stay involved.
Oh, okay, then involved. That's a good criteria. And so how do you see yourself with this position?
You know, it's a job. You know, it's an important job for me. It will take my career to the next level. Not to mention the fact I'm a working mother, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. So not only am I trying to balance work, but I also have a family at home, and like I said, as well as stay involved in the legal profession. So this job is going to take me to a different level, almost a progression in my legal career, but still being able to balance a family.
So yeah, it sounds like you are, you know, a public person as well as a private citizen. And so do you, does that make you able to see the private, when you see your private side, do you project that and see how the general public would benefit by your services?
Absolutely. I'm very sensitive to the public. Yeah. Everybody has a sensitivity. Everyone has a sense of being respected and treated fairly. And again, with the amount of clients that I handle on a daily basis, the diverse backgrounds, I think I'll be able to portray that sensitive side and be the public servant that a judge is supposed to be.
Okay, well, you've heard that phrase about change going on. Is there anything that being a judge would put a subject that you want to bring some change to? And it's just a question that popped into my head because I don't know if you're just carrying out laws or such and protecting the citizens and taxpayers, or is there certain changes that you see just within the structure of the political process?
Well, you know, I've always been very supportive of the gay rights marriage.
Okay.
You know, and to see that being passed and being part of the Illinois State Bar Association's General Assembly, to watch that unfold and to have a vote within the assembly was very important to me. I mean, as you know, the judges have to uphold the law that's in front of them. We can be sensitive to the issues, but we still need to uphold the law. So as much as I would like to see change, and I'm very supportive of change, I still have to abide by what's in front of me.
Yeah, and that's fair. It's really fair. So, so can you give us a pitch to say vote for me?
Absolutely. Vote for Katherine Odell, 10th Judicial Subcircuit. It's the whole northwest side of the city. It includes Des Plaines, Harwood Heights, a little bit of Norridge, a little bit of Morton Grove, Niles, Park Ridge. I think I might have said that twice, but it's the whole northwest side city. So come out and vote March 18th, and I hope that I'll see you out there while I'm passing out my cards and seeing you at train stations, and I hope to meet each and every one of you.
Well, thank you so much for being our guest, and we thank you for listening to Miss Odell because she is a public servant. A fire in her belly, as we hear this phrase, is to help the public and be a public servant. So when it's time to vote, look for her name, Margaret. maybe taking me back to my teacher. I had a teacher named Miss Odell.
Really?
Yes.
And that's funny because my family has been teaching. My mother taught, my sister
my
taught, my
gosh.
sister-in-law teaches.
But this is Katherine Odell, and we would like for you to vote for her as a judge in the 10th Judicial Subcircuit. Again, this is election 2014, and thank you again, Judge Katherine Odell.
Thank you. It was an honor having
Sure.
me today.